Good afternoon, students. So in the last class we have solved up to the 18th question. So in today's class let us continue with the 19th question. The given question, it is integral 0 to 2 6x plus 3 divided by x square plus 4 dx. So let us take this as I which is equals to integral 0 to 2 6x plus 3 divided by x square plus 4 dx. X square plus 4 dx. In the numerator I take 3 common. So I which is equals to integral 0 to 2. So take 3 common in the numerator. It is 2x plus 1, then whole divided by x square plus 4 dx. Now see here. 3 I write it outside, then this must be split into 2x divided by x square plus 4 and then 1 divided by x square plus 4. So I which is equals to 3 into the integral 0 to 2. So this becomes 2x divided by x square plus 4 plus 1 divided by x square plus 4 divided by x square plus 4 dx. X square plus 4 dx. Now integrate them separately. I which is equals to 3, write it outside. Then what is the integration of 2x divided by x square plus 4? It will be in the form of f dash of x by f of x. It is log mod f of x, that is x square plus 4 plus. So now this is in the form of integration of dx by x square plus a square. This 4 can be written as 2 square. What is integration of dx by x square plus a square? It is 1 by a tan inverse x by a. So 1 divided by a means it is 2 into tan inverse x by a, it is 2. Now apply the limits. It is 0 to 2. So the upper limit it is 2, lower limit it is 0. So it is 0 to 2. So now let us apply the limits. I which is equals to, write 3 outside the bracket, then upper limit minus lower limit. So it is log mod, in place of x I have to write 2 square it is 4 plus 4 it is 8, we get log 8. Then plus 1 by 2 tan inverse, in place of x I have to write 2 by 2 it is 1, tan inverse 1 it is pi by 4, tan inverse 1 will be pi by 4. So this is upper limit minus the lower limit. See here, minus. So now in place of x I have to write 0. So 0 plus 4 it is 4. So we get log 4. And then this term will be 0. See here, in place of x if you write 0, tan inverse of 0 is always 0. So that is why I am not writing that particular term. I which is equals to 3, write it outside, then inside the bracket, this is in the form of log x minus log y. It is log x by y. So log 8 by 4 plus pi by 8, then I which is equals to 3 times. So here it is 4 ones are 4 twos are. So what do we get now? Log 2 plus pi by 8, or else if you multiply 3 with these two terms we get 3 log 2 plus 3 pi by 8. So this is the required answer for the 19th problem. Well, the 20th question, it is integral 0 to 1. So x into e power x plus sine pi x by 4 dx. So let us take this as I. I which is equals to integral 0 to 1 x e power x dx plus integral 0 to 1, I am integrating them separately now. What is that? Sine pi x by 4 dx. Sine pi x by 4 dx. So here we have to go for integration by parts. See here, this becomes the first function and this becomes the second function. So let us integrate them, and this is nothing but it is in the form of integration of sine ax. Here a is going to be pi by 4. So first we have to integrate this by parts. I which is equals to first function integration of the second function, then minus integral derivative of the first function, that is 1, integration of the second function, then close the main bracket, write dx, then here integration of sine ax will be minus cos ax by a. So we get minus cos ax, that is pi x by 4 divided by a, that is pi by 4. So we have to apply the limit here, that is 0 to 1. So now I which is equals to, see here, integration of e raised to x, it is e raised to x itself. We get x into e raised to x, x into e power x, then minus. Again integration of e raised to x, it is e raised to x, e raised to x into 1, it is e raised to x, e raised to x. This dx I have to write it as it is, then minus. Now this 4 goes to the numerator, so it becomes 4 into cos pi x divided by 4, then whole divided by pi, it is pi, then 0 to 1. So now in the next step, I which is equals to x into e power x, then minus integration of e raised to x, it is e raised to x itself, then minus 4 by pi cos pi x divided by 4, then it is 0 to 1. Now upper limit minus lower limit. In place of x we have to write 1, minus in place of x we have to write 0. Let us do that now. I which is equals to, so we will go for the upper limit, x into e power x, that is 1 into e raised to 1, it will be e raised to 1, then minus again e power 1, then minus 4 divided by pi, minus 4 by pi, then cos, in place of x I have to write 1, that means we get cos pi by 4, cos pi by 4, and then minus the lower limit. So here minus the lower limit, in place of x I have to write 0, 0 into this term will be 0, so it is 0, then minus e power 0, then minus 4 by pi, then we get cos 0. So here if we write 0, pi into 0 to 0, 0 by anything is always 0. So let us simplify this now. I which is equals to, so here plus e raised to 1 minus e raised to 1 get cancels. What do we have now? Minus 4 by pi, then cos pi by 4, that value will be 1 divided by root 2. Then here 0, you leave that term. What is e power 0? E power 0 is always 1. Anything to the power 0. A raised to 0, e power 0, x to the power 0, all these are 1. So minus into minus it is plus. We get 1 plus 1. Then minus into minus it is plus. Cos 0 value it is 1. 1 into 4 by 5 pi, it is 4 by pi. So now see here, I which is equals to, I write this term in the beginning now because it is positive. 1 plus 4 divided by pi, then minus this 2 I write it as root 2 into 2 divided by pi into root 2. Check it out. See here, root 2 into root 2, it is root 4. What is root 4? It is 2. 2 into 2, it is 4. 4 I have written in this form. So now, so here root 2 and root 2 get cancels. I which is equals to 1 plus 4 divided by pi, then minus 2 root 2 divided by pi. So this is the answer for the 20th problem. Well, now we are going to solve two important multiple choice questions. In that, the 21st, it is integral 1 to root 3 dx by 1 plus x square equals, and the four options are pi by 3, 2 pi by 3, pi by 6 and pi by 12. So let us take this as I. Solution, I which is equals to integral 1 to root 3 dx upon 1 plus x square, dx upon 1 plus x square. So I which is equals to, so what is integration of dx by 1 plus x square? It is a tan inverse x. So we get tan inverse x and then apply the limits. So it is 1 to root 3. 1 to root 3. So upper limit minus the lower limit. I which is equals to tan inverse root 3 minus tan inverse 1 minus tan inverse 1. So now I which is equals to tan inverse root 3. That means in tan table for which angle we get the value as root 3. That is for 60 degree. So we write pi by 3 minus tan inverse 1 is going to be pi by 4. Take up the LCM now. I which is equals to, the LCM is going to be 12. Then this has to be 4 pi minus 3 pi. 4 pi minus 3 pi. So it is 12. Then I which is equals to pi divided by 12. So this is the required answer. So which is the correct option now? It is the option D. So this is all about the 21st question. Well, the 22nd question, it is integral 0 to 2 by 3 dx by 4 plus 9x square equals, and then the four options are pi by 6, pi by 12, pi by 24, then pi by 4. So let us take this as I which is equals to integral 0 to 2 by 3 dx by 4 plus 9x square, 4 plus 9x square. Then here in the next step I write 9x square as 3x the whole square. I which is equals to integral 0 to 2 by 3, then dx upon 4 can be written as 2 square plus 3x the whole square. This has to be 3x the whole square. So now see here, put 3x which is equals to t. Put 3x is equals to t. Now differentiate both the sides. What do we get now? 3 dx which is equals to dt, then dx which is equals to dt by 3 or 1 by 3 into dt. Both are same. So now as the substitution changes, the limits will also change. These limits are for the variable x. Now it is in terms of t. We have to change the variables as well. As x tends to 0, t tends to 0. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಜಾಗದ ಜೀರೋ ಹಾಕ್ರಿ, ಜೀರೋ ಇಂಟು ತ್ರೀ ಅಂದರೆ ಜೀರೋ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ರೀ. ಸೊ ಟಿ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು ಜೀರೋ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಟಿ ಟೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ಝೀರೋ. ನಾವು ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಟೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಟು 2/3, then t tends to, in place of x I have to write 2/3, 3 and 3 get cancels, we have 2, that means t tends to 2. So rewrite the integral now, I which is equals to, so these are our new limits, 0 to 2, 0 to 2, then dx is nothing but 1/3 dt. So I will be writing 1/3 outside the integral because it is a constant, 1/3, then dt upon 2 square plus t square. So this is in the form of integration dt by t square plus a square or a square plus t square, both are same. So it is going to be 1/a tan inverse t by a. So which is equals to 1/3 then into 1/a. What is the value of a? It is 2. 1/a tan inverse t by a, that is t by 2. Then apply the limits now. It has to be 0 to 2. It has to be 0 to 2. So I which is equals to, we get 1/6 and then upper limit minus the lower limit. So here what do we get? Tan inverse, in place of t I have to write 2. So 2/2 it is 1. We get tan inverse 1 minus tan inverse 0. Then I which is equals to 1/6, I which is equals to 1/6, then tan inverse 1 is going to be pi by 4 minus 0. So pi by 4 minus 0, it is pi by 4. Pi by 4 into 1/6 will be pi divided by 24. I which is equals to pi by 24. Pi by 24. So this is the required answer. Search for the options now. Hence the correct answer is option C. So with this we have completed the exercise 7.9. So in tomorrow's class we'll start with the exercise 7.10 introduction.